Hi, my name is Mary. Today FM plays the best music in Lambasa. Today FM rocks.
My name is Thomas. I'm here in Nakasi and I like to listen to Today FM because it rocks.
My name is Milenia. Today FM rocks here in Singatoka.
My name is Alfriti and Today FM rocks here in Tavua.
My name is Mary Jane. I love listening to Today FM here in Ba. Today FM rocks.
My name is Ilaiti Ambal and I love listening to Today FM. Today FM rocks here in Osur.
Today's hit music on Today FM.
In the news tonight, PM speaks out. Online budget consultation a hit. An urban drift a concern for the Water Authority of Fiji.
From the studios of FBC Suba, Amrita Sagar.
12 years in power, Prime Minister Warange Bainimarama has now spoken out on the pathway he took to try and rebuild Fiji to where it is today. Speaking to FBC News, Bainimarama credits the Fiji First government policies that enable the full transformation of the country. Ali Kimbia with more.
Not shying away from speaking the truth, Bainimarama has pointed out the opposition and Sodelpa leader Sitiveni Rambuka's downfall when in power.
It's taken Fiji an incredible amount of time and effort to rebuild our reputation on the global stage since the time when the leader of the opposition seized the reins of power in this country.
The Fiji First government, ever since their former government, have ensured that Fiji is progressing well and at the same time create a better future for all Fijians. Bainimarama says he will ensure that whatever transpired under Rambuka's leadership will not happen again,
triggering a wave of violence, discrimination, intimidation and oppression. It's a shame.
The Prime Minister says they will continue to deliver what they think is best for Fiji. Ali Kimbia, FBC News.
Minister for Waterways Dr. Mahendra Reddy says he will look into prosecuting those found to be contaminating water sources by use of chemicals. The matter was raised during his visit to Vusu in Nandronga, where a farmer claims nearby prawn fishers were using chemicals that had consequently affected livestock. Dr. Reddy says they'll start dealing with people who are contaminating the waterways. The ministry will undertake the testing of water samples to detect if it is contaminated, and once proved, they will direct their search to those who contaminate the water. The ministry also plans to set traps in Vusu to curb the prevalence of stray dogs that have also wreaked havoc on livestock. Over 50,000 viewers joined Minister for Economy Ayan Said Kayum in Fiji's first ever online budget consultation. During the consultations, nearly 1,000 contributions were submitted by Fijians locally and from around the world. Anna Ravulo with the details.
This week, Minister for Economy Ayan Said Kayum commented in real time to Fijians who participated in consultations for secondary students, tertiary students and the general public, answering questions, considering new and innovative ideas and responding to feedback from interested Fijians. Said Kayum thanks all of those who took the time to post questions, ideas or feedback during any of the online consultations. He says their sessions have been a wonderful welcome to Facebook as they've just launched the official Facebook page. The minister says bringing the budget consultations online has unlocked an unprecedented diversity of thought, opinions and perspectives from secondary school students in Taviuni to university students in Lautoka to members of the general public from all across the country. He adds that he didn't have the chance to respond to every post. However, everyone's comments and concerns have been noted and reviewed by the team at the Ministry of Economy. The Ministry of Economy encourages all interested Fijians to read through the questions and responses from the Minister to learn more about how national budgets impact the nation and the well-being of the Fijian people. Anna Ravulo, FBC News.
Minister for Infrastructure Chone Usamate has stated that urban drift is one of the major causes of inconsistent water supply in most urban areas. Usamate says they are working towards solutions in partnership with the Water Authority of Fiji, who is tasked to find avenues of improving water supply to all Fijians. Kritika Kumar reports.
Concerns have been raised on the provision of water supply in our cities as urban drift numbers continue to rise.
One of the things that we are doing is through the projects The capital investment is we need to replace all those undersized pipes and put in bigger pipes that can meet the demand. And apart from that, replacing the old infrastructure too.
Infrastructure Minister Chone Usamate says a number of projects have been developed in the country to better the water supply.
In the Viria development that will look at providing more water to the whole area, I think from Telia right up to Suma. So that's going to be a big boost, as you know, because water in this part of Fiji is quite expensive. A lot of it is we need to use electricity to pump it up.
Usamate says with more people coming to urban centres, there are also challenges concerning wastewater.
Looking after the sewerage and all of those challenges. So that is also a challenge, not just in this part of, I know that there are major plans in place for the treatment works that we have in Nandara.
WEF says they are also setting up water supply systems in rural areas, reaching over 700,000 people nationwide. Kritika Kumar, FBC News.
Still to come, new project to assist young mothers. And Indonesia ready to assist Fiji's tourism sector. Details after the break.
Nambula FM, nambandua ya nasere.
Hoya ubasit sai so ilambasa, ya ndo talita ina warong nambula FM nambandua ya nasere.
Gua do tumeli ako na tao no hinga toka. Talita kina na warong nambula FM, nambandua ya nasere.
Wana tunga nambula FM, nambandua ya nasere nawaluan.
Na evengo fani na tao niongo singa toka. Kita ndo talita ka nambula FM, nambandua ya nasere.
Bula FM, nambandua ya nasere.
In an effort to create a culture of being financially independent, the Ministry of Women and the Government of Japan has embarked on a life-changing project for young mothers and girls who have been accommodated at the Homes of Hope. Minister for Women Mereseni Vuniwanga yesterday opened a newly renovated training lab for bakery, cookery, sewing and chicken coops, which will assist the young mothers and girls. Savaratambo reports the project is funded by the Japanese government at a cost of $200,000.
A new lease of life for young mothers and girls at the Homes of Hope, as now they can attend networked training institutions and obtain certificates.
Training girls to be smart money managers and capable entrepreneurs using hands-on training and cash-in-hand practical business processes. For this purpose, I understand there are 5 learning labs on this residential campus: bakery, guest house, farm, sewing station and marketplace.
Japan Ambassador Masahiro Omura says the accomplishments of the institution also meet the nation's SDGs on empowerment of girls and women.
The newly upgraded facilities will enable Homes of Hope to enhance quality in the delivery of services for the empowerment of women and girls.
Homes of Hope has been providing shelters, counseling services and skills training for women and children who are victims to situations of sexual assaults, exploitations and child sexual abuse. Sabira Tambua, FBC News.
A number of government apps will be implemented following the engagement with the Singapore Corporation Enterprise. Minister for Economy Ayan Said Qayyum, while chief guest at the National Conference on Information Technology yesterday, says the need to build the ICT industry is vital if we want to position ourselves for the 21st century. The minister also believes there is a great need to develop ICT capacity in digital transformation in the aim to improve internal processes and efficiency. Faster approval processes and registration will also mean a streamlined service delivery.
Ladies and gentlemen, I also invite all of you. That's the nature of this technology. It basically also tells us that we need to ensure that we are on top of the game. And you as leaders in the ICT area need to be able to be the ambassadors. So whenever new change is introduced, you're able to tell people around you and the community around you that this is what we need to do. Otherwise we'll get left behind. And technology, if put to the right use, can be a fantastic tool.
The government of Fiji and Indonesia are expected to build a relationship that will foster the growth of the tourism industry. Indonesia's Ministry of Tourism had earlier organized a familiarization trip for 6 participants from Fiji to promote their brand and also have a taste of their local culture and traditions. Kritika Kumar reports.
The Indonesia's tourism ministry is aiming for an MOU with Fiji to better promote their country.
We expect the MOU, so that is why we can invite the Fijian come to Indonesia.
He says a lot can be done to promote Indonesia, as it's not only about shopping but variety of things to explore.
If you country like adventure or beaches or culture, so we have many destinations that can be offered to your people, such as Yogyakarta.
He adds they are trying to attract more tourists from Fiji.
We try to gather the information about the events, not only tourism events, but the national events in your country. So that's why we can promote to have a booth in exhibitions, to strengthen our brand, Wonderful Indonesia.
The trip organized by the ministry consisted of different activities which included a visit to one of their traditional village. Kritika Kumar, FBC News.
Fiji Warriors thrashed Tonga A. Details after the break.
Voila, I am Eleanor. For the best classic hits, I only listen to Gold FM here in Singapore. Gold FM, only the classic hits.
My name is Yeni Rawa. I love listening to Gold FM here in Nosuri. Gold FM, only the classic hits.
My name is Dino. I'm from Outrigger, Coral Coast, Singapore. I love listening to Gold FM, only the classic hits.
My name is Salote. I love listening to Gold FM here in Nosuri. Gold FM, only the classic hits.
Bula, my name is Marida. Gold FM plays the best classics here in Outrigger, Singapore.
Gold FM, only the classic hits.
Fiji Airways men's sevens coach Gareth Baber says the cold and freezing weather in Vancouver will not deter their preparation for this weekend's tournament. The side is coming in full force, knowing they have a big task to defend the Vancouver title. Meanwhile, Fiji Airways men's sevens coach Gareth Baber has named his 13-member squad for the Vancouver tournament, which begins tomorrow. The squad sees the inclusion of Fiji Corrections Service wing Asaeli Tuivoka, who will be making his debut. Baber has also maintained his core players from Las Vegas in the Vancouver tournament. Injured players Paula Rani Sinukula, Jeretuwai and Vilimoni Botitu have recovered well and are fit to play this weekend. Sevoloni Modenadangi's younger brother, Isoa Tambu, has been named as the 13th player. The All Black Sevens side has set its focus on getting back into the #1 position at the World 7 Series standings. The Swire Shipping Fiji Warriors made a winning start in the 2019 World Rugby Pacific Challenge, thrashing Tonga A 56-14 at ANZ Stadium last night. The side scored 10 tries as they ran rampant to stake their claim of defending their title. Melita Vanga reports.
The St. Lucia Serva Kulakot side dominated the match as they scored 5 tries to lead 29-14 at the breather.
Coach told us is that we need to keep the momentum going from first half, and we just build up on the score we tried, and yeah, we're just gonna improve on what we did wrong in the first half.
The side maintained the momentum in the second spell, adding 5 tries to seal the win.
They stood up and they put their body on the line, increasing the tempo of the game coming in second half.
Lamani says this is a good start for them as they've managed to break the physical Tongan defense.
Massive thanks to the boys for great effort given into the Tongans for physical physical game, and to the fans for coming out in numbers to witness what the boys showed.
Tonga Vice Captain Sione Tupou says despite the loss, they are happy that they've managed to play their hearts out.
Most of our boys are pretty new to experience this level. Most of them are under 20s. But for us, the result, I think we're grateful for the effort that they have put in. We were able to put a difficult time in the Fijian team.
Meanwhile, Junior Japan beat Samoa A 31-21 in their opening match. Fiji takes on Japan next Tuesday at the ANZ Stadium. Melita Wanga, FBC Sports.
A classy Crusaders side cruised to victory, defeating a struggling Chiefs side 57-28 in its Super Rugby clash this afternoon. The Crusaders were relentless, hammering the visitors 9-4. Fiji-born wing Marika Koroimbete scored a try for the Rebels as they defeated Brumbies 29-26 in their Super Rugby match last night. Koroimbete muscled his way over in the 41st minute of play after a long pass from Quade Cooper. Meanwhile, Bowden Barrett kicked a penalty with time up on the clock to give the Hurricanes a 25-22 victory over the Highlanders in a scrappy and disjointed Super Rugby clash in Wellington last night. Both teams were locked at 22-all. However, Barrett held his nerve after the full-time hooter to slot a penalty that gave them the victory. Cloudy periods with some showers and isolated thunderstorms were experienced over the northern, western and interior parts of the larger islands, with isolated afternoon or evening showers and thunderstorms elsewhere. Checking the west out for today, it was a good start to a great weekend with fine weather. And eastwards from Pacific Harbour to Suva, there was no rain, however, cloudy conditions prevailed. And up north, cloudy skies with a slight drizzle was the order of the day. Now at sea, moderate to rough seas and moderate southerly swells. For the tides, high tide will be at 7:56 p.m. with low tide at 1:21 p.m. Sunrise will be at 6:07 a.m. Now tomorrow it will be fine in Viti Levu, however it won't be as perfect in the north as light showers may slide in. Looking further onto Monday, a gorgeous day is lined up, so have all the fun you can. Recapping the main stories, PM speaks out, online budget consultation a hit, and urban drift a concern for the Water Authority of Fiji. For these stories and others, you can tune in daily to our sister radio station, Gold FM, to our poll question segment. This week, we're asking, were you happy with Fiji's performance at the Las Vegas Sevens? Visit our FBC website to answer. You surely can send us newsworthy pictures and videos on email, fbcnews@fbc.com.fj, or share it with us via our Facebook page, FBC News, or you can also follow and tweet us your news tips at FBC News or simply hashtag FBC News. And that was your FBC News for tonight. Until next time, good night.
Hi, I'm Jyotishma. I'm from Singatoka. I love listening to Mirchi FM. Mirchi FM is hot.
Mirchi FM is #1.
I'm Charlene Robert. Mirchi FM rocks in Lambasa.
I'm Soname Nasori Jackson. Mirchi FM is hot.
My name is Raymond Dutt. I'm in Baba Singh Alliance. Mirchi FM is hot in Lambasa.
I'm Kritika from Jax Nasori. I love listening to Mirchi FM here in Nasori. Mirchi FM is hot.
Mirchi FM, it's hot.